It's done nothing but rain here for like the past 3 weeks, so I can't do anything outside, which is super sad because I have a ton of outdoor stuff that I have to get done. I got firewood to split. I've got that scrap metal pile that has to get out of here. I've got to get the pool set up. Can't do that in the rain. I got to do some dirt work around the edge of the pool, but all that'll be in another video. Although, side note, we drained the pool at the end of last summer, so and the rain has filled it back up, which is super nice. So I don't have to run my hose and kill my well. So yeah, I mean, I've got a ton of stuff around here that I've got to get done, which I could do in the rain, but if I want to film it, I'll kill this camera, and it was a very expensive camera. But there is one project that I can do today, and I'm actually going to do today in preparation for tomorrow. Side note, we have chicks now. They're very fluffy. This right here is our 2006 Honda Civic. We actually bought it in January as a replacement to our truck, and if you haven't seen why I've decided I wanted to replace the truck, you should watch the. I have 2 videos up on the channel about the issues we've had with the truck. So this is our Civic. This is Rhonda the Honda. Just a very cheap car. Very basic, front wheel drive. It is the EX, so it does have a sunroof, which is cool. And it doesn't have steel wheels. I, for one, am not really concerned with all the features a car has, especially a commuter car. This is all this is. This is just a commuter car for us, or for me specifically, because I drive about an hour and 15 minutes one way to work every day, and my truck gets about 23, 24 miles per gallon. This gets 40, and it doesn't have a 16-gallon tank. It's got a 10-gallon tank in it, or I can only put 10 gallons in it. So $25 to fill, and the truck is $40 to $45 depending on cost. This car has saved us about $300 to $400 a month in fuel. We were budgeting between like $700 to $1,000 a month just in fuel costs to get me to and from work, because we only put gas in Tori's car like once a week. So yeah, I picked this up. I should not have bought it. Honestly, it needs a lot more work than I realized it did, and I wasn't paying attention. I was just so like, let's buy a car, that I just bought it. So it needs a little bit of work. The underside's a little bit rusty, which is okay. It's nothing that can't be fixed. Just how I want to go about fixing it is kind of weird. The front tires are very bald, and it needs a clutch. You heard that right. It needs a clutch. We got us a 5-speed manual, which I am so happy about. I told Tori when we were looking for cars, I said I would like a manual transmission, because we've had so many problems with the transmission on our truck. I'm like, the only thing that should have control over the transmission is me. So that's what I got. This car, I mean, it still drives, it's awesome, but the throwout bearing is gone in this car, so it's really hard to put in gear sometimes, and it makes some really, really ugly noises. So tomorrow I'm going to be putting a clutch in this car, and I'm not going to film it. I'm not going to put it up on the channel. I don't want this to turn into a car repair channel. Plus, we're doing it at my dad's house, and I don't know if he's going to want to be on camera, so that's okay. But what I can show you is I've got to get it to their house. And like I said, it runs, it drives. I can move it. It's registered, it's insured. However, in this state, we have state vehicle inspection, and I can't drive it without, you legally cannot drive it without an inspection sticker on it. State legislation is voting on getting rid of the state inspections, which I think would be amazing, because realistically it's kind of a scam. I'm hoping that that's what they do, but in any case, I can't legally drive the car to my dad's house, so we're gonna tow it. So a buddy of mine is lending me his tow dolly. This is what we're gonna use to tow the Civic over to where it's getting fixed. And I've got to get a little creative with how I'm going to get it towed over there, because when I actually bought this car, I had to tow it 2 hours home, and I couldn't get it on the tow dolly. The car's too low to the ground, and I couldn't get the straps up around the tires. So I actually have to cut some boards to drive the car up onto before I can strap it down and get it ready to go. We'll say 21 inches. That'd be fine. So I'm getting ready to cut this board. And I just realized that I don't have a circular saw. Just don't own one. So, don't do this at home. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. So it is starting to rain, so I am going to go ahead and get all this stuff cleaned up, get the camera out of the rain, and then we'll cut back to when I'm ready to start loading the car. Okay, it's been like an hour or so. I had some other things I had to take care of first, but now we are ready to get the Civic up on the tow dolly. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move these guys, because this is going to be a little loud. You're going to be mad at me. I'm very sorry. But you will survive, I promise. I just need to get you guys out of the loud. There we go. I'll turn your heat lamp back on. 1 second. Okay. I know. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Oh, you guys are freezing. I'm sorry. I think I want to move this ramp out a little bit. All right, got it strapped down. Now I need to get the safety chains on it. I'm not entirely sure where I should be putting them. I guess I can go around the control arm or maybe the subframe. I don't know. I've only ever towed cars on like a full deck trailer, flat deck trailer, so I'm not sure. This is really only my second time doing this, so yeah, I think I'm gonna put them around the control arms and we'll see how that goes. If there's an ideal spot to hook up the dolly, please let me know. I want to make sure that I'm doing this as safely as I possibly can for both me and people around me. So yeah, let me know. All right, got it up on the dolly, got the straps on, got the chains on, things secured. Just got to load the truck up with the ramps and the spare tire and everything, and we are ready to go. Okay, we're hooked up, we're wired, lights work, we're ready to go. Well, we'll be ready to go as soon as I get the window up. Yikes, that would have sucked. Also, take the parking brake off. Okay, I'm gonna grab my rain gear, then we're gonna get moving. There, I'll be so excited to get this thing all straightened out. It's got like 160,000 miles on it, a little over. It's in good shape. The interior is in amazing shape. The air blows cold, sunroof works. I mean, everything is awesome. The only real issues that I've had with it is a little while ago the sunroof. I had to reset the sunroof control module, whatever you call that thing. But I got it reset. The sunroof works. It's not leaking anymore. The sunroof was leaking a lot because I didn't have it closed all the way. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, we're getting a clutch. I took it to the inspection station a little while ago, and they said, yeah, gonna need inner and outer tie rods on both ends. A couple of the lights were burned out. I didn't realize that. It didn't have high beams either. So I have to take care of all that. They didn't say anything about throw-out bearing, but I'm gonna replace it because I don't know how old the clutch is on this car. This might be the factory clutch, and if it is, probably time to get it replaced. I notice it does slip a little bit sometimes, so I want to get that replaced. And then while I'm underneath the car, I might as well do the tie rods, and then I'll ship it back off. I'll just shoot it over to the mechanic to have them put tires and a front end alignment on it. So we're almost there. And then they had some complaints about some rust, so I'm gonna get the rust figured out. I already know what I'm gonna do there. They said that the right side rocker panel was gone, so yeah, they were right. So I cut out the rocker panel. I was initially just going to replace it, but I'm honestly thinking I'll just get like a sheet of 1/4-inch plate steel and just weld it up underneath, because might as well just make that side of the car one great big lift point. So yeah, I mean, other than that, the car's in good shape. Like I said, it runs great. I'm super excited, very thankful to own it, and it's going to save us a ton of money. All right. Made it. And she's alive. Straighten the wheels out. Reverse. And down the trailer we go. There we go. We're clear. Okay, Civic is parked. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna leave it here because even once I fix the clutch, I still legally can't drive it. So gotta tow it home. So yeah, well, that's probably gonna do it for today. I will keep you updated on the Civic as we get stuff done. But yeah, it's been rainy here. It's not going to stop raining for like the next 2 weeks, I believe is what the forecast said. So we'll figure some stuff out. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let's see you next time.